Okay, hello everyone out there. This is your channel, Online Cash Money, and I just want to thank you for taking out your time to watch this video. It's a very simple strategy um, targeted at those newbie who don't really know how to use price action. So this is more of a plug and play kind of. We strictly make use of indicators here, and these are the indicators needed for this. You see them the way they are lined up here. Just follow the steps here. So without wasting much of your time, watch this video till the end and subscribe to my channel. You would get the settings of everything as we progress. So also use the link at the description to join our Telegram channel. There you can ask me any question you so desire to ask me. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button. Yeah, um, what's up, everybody out there? This is Cash Money, Online Cash Money. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, I want to build on the previous video I posted about Boom 300. That video was just strictly about Boom 300 buying. But this particular strategy that I'm about to show to you guys today, it's both for all indices, buying and selling. So without wasting much of your time, let's just dive into this. So without price action, you can't make much from this forex or indices trade. But sometimes the price action, nothing is 100%, whether you're using indicator or you're using price action, nothing is 100% accurate. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you win. So but what we try as much as we can as traders is to minimize the losses you have. Nothing is a holy grail. Even this strategy I'm presenting is about 90% accurate. So this is how it works here. We are making use of basically three major indicators here: the RSI and the moving average. This is how it works. Now, we don't pay much attention to if you're not really good at price action, then this particular system should be good enough for you. So this is how it works. You see here right now, watch what is happening here. Sorry. Watch what is happening here. You see, this is the point where the price moved above the two moving average. Yeah? And watch what is going on here. You see where the RSI crosses this the 50 level. See what happens to price. It shoots up. So what are we going to do here right now? There are three basic confirmations here. Three, sometimes two, but I would like us to stick to the three basic confirmations that you need to. Please wait for the conditions to be met before you jump in, so that you don't come and blame me, tell me that what you told me didn't work. I've been doing this. When I'm too lazy to do price action, this is what I do. So you can hold this trade for as long as you want, so long as you follow the rules. Now, rule number one. This is rule number one. Okay. Rule number one is wait for the price to go If that is, if you want to trade against boom 300 or any indices you want to buy, wait for the, by the way, this is crash 300 and I'm using 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame, ideal time frame for this. Now, I allow the price to first of all move above these two moving averages here. That's confirmation number one. Now, what is confirmation number two? Number two is this one here. The RSI crosses above this 50 level here. Okay, that's confirmation number three. Now, number two, sorry. So now what is the confirmation number three? Your confirmation number three is, I don't usually use this, but to be on the safer side, wait, let there be a cross here. When the black moving average crosses the red moving average upward, or you understand? So you see, this is where it crosses here. So you see what you've made. But if you don't want to wait for this condition number three to be met, if you don't want to wait for the condition number three to be met, so long as you have your condition number one, condition number two, right, you can enter your trade here. Right? Now, what is the, as in, if you want to minimize your loss, okay? Now, as long as this price remains above this moving average here, hold your trade. Okay? But if the risk management here is this now, if you're holding your trade here and you see this price now coming below this moving average, like this, you see price now returning back here, huh? I will advise you to just close your trade so long as it has crossed this moving average one, and it's okay. For me, what I do is this: if price should paraventure price comes back here right now, and cross this moving average, I still hold. But if there is another bearish candle that is formed after this first one here, after the first candle and another one forms, then I just close it. Okay, so that is how you minimize or the risk management for this one. So now, when you're buying right now, another rule here right now is when you're buying, okay, you entered here, right? After all your conditions were met, you enter, you're buying. It's keep your eyes on what? On your RSI. As soon as this your RSI hits this 70 here, I beg, please, get out of the market. All right. So whatever happens afterwards, you see, it keeps going on. Please, don't be tempted to go. Just take what you have and chill. You understand? Now, you might be tempted to go back inside again. For me, I can hold this trade depending on the size of your account. Okay, let's try with depending on the size of your account, you can decide to hold the trade as long as you want. So let's just go through this and let's see all the conditions that were met before the trade started. Now, see, conditions met here. Condition met here. See what you have, right? Okay, let's move again. Let's move. This is for buy. Now, you see what I was telling you the other day. The price is still above here. Okay, it's above the moving average here. But you see here right now, the RSI has returned below the 50 level. So in this kind of situation, if I was here, I would just simply leave the trade. Okay, even if price should peradventure cross again above the 500 moving level 50 here, if price should again, as you can see, it crosses over, to be honest with you, I'll just be calm and watch how the market would play out. You see what happens immediately it goes up. You will be tempted to enter. You see, immediately it goes up, you might be tempted to enter. Look at what happened here. Just went up a little bit, and let's see, and it crashed down. Keeps going down. You understand? So now, how do you trade this with this system if you want to sell? Just the reverse of what you had before. Look at your first condition when met here. Price crosses this moving average. That's where you want to sell, below the moving average, right? That's condition number one. Or let's call it, let's see, condition number one here. One, right? It has crossed your 50 moving up, your level 50 on the RSI, and here it has also crossed this one here. That is number two. All right, so you can now hold your trade. So another thing here is this now. If you know you don't have a big account, once this price here, once the price touches this 30 level 30 here, just close your trade. Look at it has touched level 30. It has touched level 30. Just close your trade to be on the safer side. If I was trading this, I wait for the price to come to like 15 before I close. But for you to be on the safer side, to minimize your loss, once it comes, so this is what you have gained so far. From this point here to this point here, I think it's more than $6 you've made, right? Okay, so let's move forward again. So now, this is where presumably you entered here, right? Presumably you entered here. Remember the rules of the game. So long as the price is below this moving average, you can hold your trade. And so long as this RSI here has crossed your level 50, you can hold your trade. All right. Now let's see what happens. And if this one, if the black moving average has crossed the red moving average here, you can hold your trade. Now let's see what happens. It's still below. Now, see what happens. Now, see where you can exit your trade, right? This one here. This one here has crossed, right? Here has crossed as well. So it is best for you to like close your trade here. You must have made, if you were trading the minimum lot size of 0.05, you must have made more than 30 or 50. Not 50. You know what you must have made? About 50 to 60 USD just by this simple analysis. Okay, let's move forward. Now, see what I'm trying to show to you people here now. I did not with the conditions like I told you, because I wanted to prove a point to you people. For those of us who don't have up to $100 in your account, you just have only 10 USD or 15 USD. Now, you see, even if the trade is going up against me, you can see from this level here now, this is where I entered the sell, right? This is where I entered the sell. From here to here, that's where how far the trade has gone up against me, right? But if I should look at the price right now, the currency you see is just mighty. It's not even up to 1 USD, the losses. Now, what do you do in this kind of if you have like $10 account? See what you do. I'll still enter another cell here right now. So the minimum lot size for this crash 300, I think is 0.05, right? So instead of using this 0.05 now, I'll make it 6, right? Then I say sell. This is what I have here now, 0.6. Then I press it this way. I say close this trade. I go back, I make it 5, and I close, right? Now, if you come back here now, you see instead of your lot size here to be, instead of this to be 0.5, this one here, instead of this to be 0.5, you see it's 0.01. So with this now, you can afford to hold a trade with your $10 account as long as you can for your conditions to be met. Ordinarily, if I was trading this on a real account, I wouldn't sell here. All right, this is where I would sell. This is where I would sell. Why? Because my conditions were met here, and my conditions were met here. You understand? This is where I would sell. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. So let's just browse through all this so that we'll see. Let's look at 500 and see. So this is boom 500. Okay, let's analyze this, right? Okay, I'm going to show you the potential losses that are involved in this kind of strategy. Okay, because nothing is 100%. Now, our conditions were met here. All right, conditions were met here. 1, 2, then 3. Okay, don't always work with the third one, but in certain situations you work with them. You see what's going on here? That you sell. Okay, now as long as you sell, once it hits this your level 300, you close your trade. Okay, let's move forward again. Let's move forward. Now, there's a condition for a buy here. Look at the condition for a buy here and here. Okay, so you buy here, right? I said, like I told you, I'm going to show you where you make losses here, minimal losses, right? Okay, you buy. Now, as long as the price is above the moving average, you hold it, right? So this is where now let's see what will happen. I use this here to mark where I close my trade. This is where I close the trade because it is now below this moving average, and here. So let's go back and see where we entered a buy. This is where we entered the buy. This is where we entered the buy, right? I entered the buy here. I entered the buy here, and I closed here, right? You see? So wait for another condition to be met again, right? Our conditions were met here again. Here, I enter a buy here, right? Okay, it goes up, 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 up. Just keep going. It's still above it. I hold my trade. I hold my trade, I come here, I close. Hmm? So I would even close earlier than, so long, see, look at, once it crosses this level 50 of your RSI, I will close. So I will close around this place here, around here. No? So you see how good this strategy is. Okay, now let's, another condition is met here right now. You see what is happening here? This is a condition for a sell. This is bull moon, so that you know that you can sell bull too, not only buy all the time. See our condition here. So what's the condition? As long as the price is below these two moving average. Condition number 3 is when this black one for a sell, when the black moving average crosses the red moving average in the downward direction. That's another condition. That's the third condition that shows you, yes, this is on a downtrend. Now you sell. You see what's going on here? So long as it's below this, I keep selling. What's coming here right now, it is above. It has crossed the 50. So I'm expected to close this trade around this point here. I just close. You understand? So now another way you can trade this, if you don't want to be too greedy about this strategy, you see our conditions, how they are being met here. Look at what we have here. One. Huh? We have our conditions here. One here. Have it? Then we have another one here. So you see how you're busy loading yourself with enough. Now you close. You close here. You close here. You close. Once you close, you know that it's another condition for a buy. You put your buy trade here again. You can be doing this for all day. Yeah? You can be doing this for all day as long as you just stick to this rule. See another crazy one here. See, look at the condition here. Price has crossed here. And you look at your RSI, your RSI is still below this 50 level. You enter for a sell. You see what you're doing here. See what you're doing to derive. So once it crosses here, once the RSI touches your level 50, just close the trade and wait for another condition to be met. You get. So I'm going to show you multiple conditions. So I'm going to show you multiple pictures of conditions that were met across the indices here. So we'll start. Buy. Sell. Bye.